I'm going to talk about upcoming pattern. So nothing around Southern Ontario. 8 p.m. nothing. That's today 8 p.m. That was today 8 p.m. So Saturday 8 a.m. is going to get some high pressure 1028 for 1028 high barometric pressure. So most part of Southern Ontario derive with high pressure zone. So not zone, but 2 p.m. nothing, 8 p.m. nothing, Sunday 8 a.m. nothing, 2 p.m. nothing, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Let's see. Northwestern Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Southwestern Ontario and Western Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. And the most Northwestern Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain, but a little bit more south is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain next hour. Next hour. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some mostly 2.5 millimeters of rain. Stouffville could get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Scarborough actually. So Richmond Hill is gonna get some. It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Newmarket, Ontario is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. No, 2.5 millimeters for now. So Orangeville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Oakville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next, so Edinburgh could get some. No, I'm gonna ignore that. So Niagara Falls City, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Belleville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario could get some 12.5 millimeters of rain. Collingwood, Ontario passing 0.25 millimeters of rain. Brampton, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Peterborough could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Cuba could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour, Georgia could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Next hour, 2 p.m. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Richmond Hill, downtown Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga, Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City. Even Niagara on the Lake is passing through like 2.5 more than that. So Quebec, same thing as Toronto, everywhere in Toronto. So Belleville is same thing. Peterborough, same thing. Orangeville, Ontario, same thing. London, Ontario, same thing as Toronto. Owen Sound has more rainfall than Wire 10, but still same thing. Wire 10 is same thing as Toronto. So Barrie, Ontario could get some same thing as Toronto. Georgia, Orella. So most of the southern Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Pardon me. So next hour. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Richmond Hill, downtown Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, same thing. Hamilton, same thing as Toronto. Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Quebec, Belleville, Peterborough, Barrie, Ontario, in Georgia, Orella, Orangeville, Hanwin, nothing. So next hour, Australia, just gonna skip Australia for now. So next hour, so day September 23rd, final day of this weather model. Precipitation pattern actually. So downtown Toronto could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Niagara on the lake, but more rainfall, widespread. Niagara Falls City is same thing as Niagara on the lake, but Niagara on the lake could get some more intense rainfall. So orange with nothing. So London, Ontario could get some increasing rainfall risk of 6.25 millimeters of rain. So 2.5 millimeters of rain in Hamilton. Owen Sound is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Collingwood, same thing, but yeah. So next hour, final hour, second final hour actually. So Scarborough, 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Niagara on the lake could get some decreasing risk of 12.5 millimeters of rain, but for now it's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain, increasing risk. So Niagara and Falls City could get some increasing risk for a while, for 6.25 millimeters of rain in the north of Niagara Falls City. London, Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Orangeville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Newmarket, same thing, but it's gonna get less widespread when you go east from Orangeville, east. So Stouffville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Oakville, Ontario is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Hamilton, Ontario could get some 6.25 millimeters of rain, but actually Hamilton could get some 12.5 millimeters of rain. So next Collingwood, 6.25 millimeters of rain, but less widespread than Newmarket, Orangeville, or whatever in the north of Toronto. So next final Port area, Ontario could get some like 2.5 millimeters of rain. So Stouffville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, but it's more rainfall in the north compared to like Newmarket. So Newmarket, same thing as Stouffville. Orangeville, Ontario, same thing. No, it's not same thing. So it's gonna get more rainfall than Newmarket. So London, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Niagara Falls City, but less widespread than London. Barrie, Ontario is gonna get less widespread around other than like more less widespread than London. Newmarket. Yeah. So Barrie, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain actually. So next air total precipitation every 12 hours. Skip this day. So like 8 p.m. not 8 p.m. Saturday nothing. Sunday, let's see. Northwestern Ontario could get some 0.7 in a small area. It's gonna get 0.7 millimeters of rain. Western and Southwestern Ontario, the heaviest is gonna. So the heaviest in Western Ontario is gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain, but the most southwest is gonna get some 1.2, but less rainfall than north than actually Western Ontario. So then central, like between like northwestern no, Western Ontario, Southwestern Ontario, between those things, it's gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain by this. See, a little bit of 1.2 millimeters of rain. So most the most rainfall amount is gonna be like 0.7 millimeters of rain in Western Ontario. South, it's a little bit more south than Western Ontario. So the most northwestern Ontario is gonna get some 5 millimeters of rain, and the darkest darkest green, and the lightest gray is gonna be 0.2. Then the average is gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. So next day, so Scarborough could get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. So for 2 millimeters of rain, that's Toronto. 2 millimeters of rain, 1 millimeters of rain is in Brampton. Oakville could get some 1.7 millimeters of rain. Everywhere Niagara Falls is 2 millimeters of rain, 1.2 also. Hamilton is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain, 1 millimeters of rain in London, Ontario. Under London is gonna get somewhere west and southwest of London is gonna get some 1.2 no 0.7 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. 2 millimeters of rain is in Belleville. Newmarket could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Orangeville, Ontario is 1.2 millimeters of rain. Collingwood is gonna get some 2 millimeters of rain. Wylerton is gonna get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. 0.7 millimeters of rain in Owen Sound. Barrie, Ontario could get some 2.7 millimeters, actually 2.8 millimeters of rain. Peterborough, Ontario, 2 millimeters of rain, 6 millimeters of rain in Uxbridge. Oshawa, Ontario, 3 millimeters of rain. So next, Fort Erie is gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. So next, so Scarborough is gonna get mostly around 0.7 millimeters of rain. Same thing in everywhere north of Toronto, like Orangeville, Newmarket, Stouffville. So everywhere Niagara Falls is gonna get some 9 millimeters of rain, but 10 millimeters of rain Niagara Falls City. So London, Ontario is gonna get some 3 millimeters of rain. So 2 millimeters of rain, 0.7 millimeters of rain in Collingwood, Ontario. Barrie, Ontario, 0.7. Cobourg, nothing. So temperature, Hamilton, Ontario is 13 millimeters of rain. Oakville, Ontario, it's gonna get some 0.2 to 1.2 millimeters of rain, but it's gonna increase to for now it's like between 0.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain. Actually, so Oakville is actually between so Burlington is gonna get some. No, Oakville, Mississauga. So Mississauga is gonna get 0.2 millimeters of rain, and 0.7 millimeters of rain is in Oakville. Oakville actually is gonna get some 0.7 to 1.2 millimeters of rain. So Oshawa, Ontario, 0.2 millimeters of rain. So next, so Temperature pattern. Skip today's. So Soulful 10 degrees, 11 degrees in Scarborough, 12 degrees in Brampton, Dr. Toronto is 13 degrees, 11 degrees in Coburg, 7 degrees in Peterborough, Newmarket is 9 degrees, Orangeville, Ontario is around 8 degrees in Coburg, Uxbridge, Oshawa, Ontario is 10 degrees, Niagara on the Lake is 14 degrees, 12 degrees in Niagara Falls City, London is 12 degrees, 16 degrees in Hamilton, 9 degrees in Belleville, 8 degrees is in Collingwood, 11 degrees in Wyerton. Next hour, Spotsboro. So 18 degrees in Newmarket, Uxbridge, Brampton, Peterborough, 16 degrees in downtown Toronto, Coburg, 19 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, Belleville, Collingwood, 15 degrees is in Hamilton, 21 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 17 degrees is in Stouffville, Oshawa, 70 degrees in also Scarborough, London 22 degrees. Next, so Brampton is 14 degrees, 13 degrees in Scarborough, Coburg, everywhere in Niagara Falls. So 11 degrees in Newmarket, Uxbridge is 10 degrees, 12 degrees in Oshawa, downtown Toronto is 15 degrees, 8 degrees is in Peterborough, 10 degrees in Belleville, London is 12 degrees, 11 degrees in Whitehaven, 10 degrees is in Collingwood, Hamilton is 11 degrees, so next hour, 26 degrees in Whitehaven, 25 degrees is in Collingwood, 26 degrees in London, Brampton is Stouffville, Newmarket is 23 degrees, Orangeville, Ontario is around 23 degrees, 23.5 degrees, Coburg is 19 degrees, Peterborough is 23 degrees, 22 degrees in Melville, Uxbridge, Oshawa is 22 degrees, 25 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City is 27 degrees, downtown Toronto is 21 degrees, Hamilton is 19 degrees, Oakville is 19 degrees, the coldest. Next up, we're 70 degrees in Whitehaven, 70 degrees is in Collingwood, Newmarket, Stouffville, Coburg, Belleville, Oshawa, Uxbridge. So 18 degrees in London, Hamilton, Brampton, downtown Toronto, Mississauga, Oakville. So 16 degrees is in Peterborough. So Niagara on the Lake is 20 degrees, 19 degrees in Niagara Falls City. So next over, $18 degrees in Whitehaven, Collingwood is 20 degrees, 20 degrees in 23 degrees in Brampton, Newmarket, 21 degrees in Toronto, Peterborough, Stouffville is 22 degrees, Belleville is 22 degrees, Coburg is 20 degrees is in Oshawa, Uxbridge, 23 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, London, the southern Ontario, not gonna count. So second final hour. So why no, I'm gonna stop on 14. 14 degrees in Stouffville, Peterborough, Wyerton, 16 degrees in Brampton, 17 degrees in downtown Toronto, Niagara Falls City, London, Hamilton. 14 degrees in Newmarket, Uxbridge. 15 degrees is in Belleville, Oshawa. 16 degrees in Coolburg. 15 degrees is in Collingwood, Barrie. 80 degrees is in Niagara on the Lake. So next, final weather. "20 degrees in Martin, 90 degrees in Collingwood, 20 degrees in Brampton, Stouffville, Newmarket, Coolburg, Oshawa, Uxbridge, 90 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, downtown Toronto, Hamilton, 23 degrees in Coolburg, 21 degrees in Peterborough, so this is the end of the video.